Like, comment, subscribe, just like that. Boom. Wait a minute, just like that. A-Dubb, you ready? Wait a minute.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Allan Wade back again with another dope video. It's nice outside, so I decided to take it outside. We are here today at the park, and we're going to be shooting a embroidery video for you guys, embroidering one of the many files that's available on allanawade.com right now for purchase. So this is going to be different, right? We're outside, it's nice. You know, we've been cooped up in the house, so I decided to take this video outside. We're out in the park, in the public. Car pulled up. I hope nobody comes over here, but we're at a nice park. I had to drive around a little bit to find a park that was appropriate. There's a real nice one around the corner from my house, but I didn't want to go to that one. I drove to an old one around my old neighborhood, but it was just way too many people there, and not the type of crowd that I cared to shoot around. So we're here at this other park, and it's the perfect situation. So I think I'm gonna shoot between here and the other one by my house. So yeah, let's dive into this design, guys. Let me show you exactly what we got in store. But if it's your first time here, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already for more content like this. And those of you who are looking for content about the MT1501, stay tuned. We got plenty of videos on the MT1501 coming, but the reason why I'm doing this is because I am almost at 100 videos on the SE600, the brother SE600, and we want to get to 100 before I kind of pump the brakes and slow down on the SE600 videos, guys. So we got to get there. I'm about 3 videos away. I think I'm the only one on YouTube. I'm the one on YouTube with the most content on the SE600, and I just want to get to 100. There's just something about that. Let me know. You think that's a valid reason? I think so. I just want to get to 100 videos on the SE600. So yeah, let's jump into this video. Let me show you guys what we're doing. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Now, guys, you know this is not our usual setup. Let me turn my machine on. This is not our usual setup, but I just wanted to get out and do something different, make it fun a little bit, more exciting. So we went out to the park. Let me hoop my fabric real fast. Yes, I am in the back of my Jeep JL Wrangler. You see the table right here. This is one of the modifications that I've done to the Wrangler, and I absolutely love it. It's going to come in handy for like picnics and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in that, if anybody has a Jeep JL and want to know about any of these upgrades that I did, or if you guys want to see an entire upgrade video, then I'll do an upgrade video for you guys. But this is not the right channel for it. It will be on youtube.com/Allan Wade if you guys want to see more videos about the Jeep Wrangler JL. But if you guys tell me to post a video, if I get 10 people in the comments, only 10, if I get 10 people in the comments to say they want to see a video about my Wrangler and all the modifications that I did to it, then I will do a video about the Wrangler and all the modifications that I did to it and post it on this channel. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna put that video on the other channel. Okay, so boom, we're all hooped up, ready to go. Not quite, but this is okay. Let me just loosen it up a little bit and hoop that in a little bit better than that. Just gotta unravel that right here and get that hooped in properly. Get that stabilizer underneath. I think this piece of stabilizer is kind of too small, but let me see. No, it's right. I just had it the wrong way. So let me go ahead and hoop it properly for you guys. I'm sitting down on this little short, small stool. I'll give you guys a shot of it later on that I bought off of Amazon. This is perfect for picnics and stuff like that. So I'm just excited just to have good weather, guys. And it's incredible, like the stuff that we do. The stuff that you see and the stuff that you see people doing when we get a little bit of good weather after being quarantined in the house for so long, guys. I can't wait. And guys, also stay tuned because I'll be going to the Rekoma's Deco Summit in the next few weeks. When March 25th, 26th, and 27th, I'll be in Florida at Rekoma's Deco Summit. So stay tuned for that. Let me go ahead and put my hoop inside the machine. And I think I have my flash drive it's in my pocket. Yep, it was in my pocket right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put my flash drive in the side of this SE600. Guys, if you haven't purchased your SE600 yet, use my Amazon link down below to purchase your SE600 today. All right, it's gonna be awesome. So right now we're just going to navigate through the menu and find the file that we want to embroider. Oh wait, I think we're in the wrong, yeah, definitely the wrong file. Okay, boom. Alright. Let that open up. It takes a little while when you have a lot of files like me. Alright, what shoe are we going to do? I think we're going to go ahead and we are going to do, got so many files I want to do. Let's go ahead and do this one. Alright. Yep, we're going to do that one. This is going to be a, let's see, 28-minute stitch out, not too bad. Let me go ahead and pick my colors and start loading them up. I think I have enough bobbin thread to get through this design. These are the colors that we're going to be using. We got our pewter, we got our gray, we got our blue, and we got a black. Those are the colors that we're going to be using. So let me load up our first color in the SE600, sitting here in all of its glory, guys, at the park. Hope nobody comes over and interrupts us, but if they do, it's okay. We answer questions all the time, and I have no problem answering questions to anybody that has any questions that might be looking, wondering, what the heck is he doing over there? But it's okay. Got our foot down. We're just going to push this button and let the SE600 start doing its thing out here in the park. This is awesome. I'm getting some vitamin D. Actually, the sun is going down, so I might have to increase the exposure value, but it feels so good just to be outside, guys. So let me let some of this stitch out, but I'm going to talk to you guys for a little bit about business, right? And something that I'm doing and something that I recommend all businesses, something that all businesses do, right? So when you're in business, you kind of follow, depending on what business you're in, you kind of follow the blueprint of other businesses, other successful businesses that are like yours, right? Let me give you for example of what I'm talking about. So say, for example, you are an Apple, right? Apple, we all know the story about Apple. Two guys started off in their garage building computers, right? Now, initially, people didn't like Apple computers, and they're like, oh, it's never gonna work. It's, you know, it's a BS computer built in people's garages or whatever. Well, maybe they didn't know, but whatever the case was. So, you know, these guys started building these computers and few people would buy them. So the question is, did people buy the computers because they supported the people buying them, building the computers out of their garage, and they just wanted to help them out? Or did they buy the computer because they liked the computer, right? So just hear me out here. So within the, you know, when these two guys figured out, hey, we got something good going on here, every business wants to make money, right? And in order to make money, you have to hire employees and you have to scale that business, right? In what way do you scale your business? You scale your business by training your employees to do what it is that you do. So in their case, they trained employees to start building, you know, computers and start, you know, and got other resources and other people involved so they can make their computers better. Design, I would imagine they got like design people on board. They got people who knew how to, you know, scout out the best microchips for their computers, and you know, graphics people, all sorts of people you get involved, right? So then they wanted to scale their business. Then when you scale your business, because now you're getting more clients. So the only way to scale your business is to teach somebody how to do what you're doing, or get somebody to do what you are doing, right? So that you can serve your wide customer base, so you're not telling people no. All right? So I say that to say, right, this business is mine right here, and I'm trying to scale the business. I'm trying to scale the business. So how do I scale the business, right? In order for me to scale my business online, and this is what you guys should do, right? Because every successful business does it, and it took me a while to realize that I can't do everything by myself. I can't do everything by myself. It's not sustainable. It doesn't make sense. And you can't, it's impossible to grow like that, because you just don't, one person just does not have enough time to do everything by themselves. It just doesn't make sense. That's just not how things work. Big companies or companies that are even growing, they use teams, right? They get on teams, and people work together, and the person who started off doing it is not the one that's doing it anymore after the company gets built. Okay, so without compromising quality, obviously. So I got a question recently that says, hey, I forgot what it said in the comments, but I didn't respond because I don't know. But it said, hey, you're selling these designs? Do you make all these designs? And the majority, so I'm gonna answer all of you guys. Yes, I do make the majority of the files that are on my site. I did make the majority of the files that are on my site. But I then realized, hey, this business is starting to take off. I want to put more files on my website so that I can scale this business. How do I do that? In order to put more files on my website so I can scale that specific part of my business, I have to get other people involved, right? Because I have to do things like myself make these videos, right? And you guys are contacting me via email to digitize your files. So I have to digitize those files as well as make videos, right? But when you start getting more and more and more and more people contacting you to digitize their files, how can you keep that business, right? How can you keep that business and scale it so that you don't have to tell customers no, right? You have to hire somebody. You have to hire somebody, train them to do what you're doing, or hire somebody that already knows how to do what you're doing, so that way you can serve more people. So, I think the person, when the comment was left, the person kind of like came at me. For those of you guys who know a little slang and know what I'm saying, they were attempting to come at me. But what people do is sometimes they try to be malicious and like, I don't know if it's intentional, but I kind of take things to heart sometimes, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little soft. Okay, I'm a little soft, so sometimes I kind of like take things the wrong way. But I don't. Got our foot down. We're just gonna push this button and let the SE600 start doing its thing out here in the park. This is awesome. I'm getting some vitamin D. Actually, the sun is going down, so I might have to increase the exposure value, but it feels so good just to be outside, guys. So let me let some of this stitch out. But I'm going to talk to you guys for a little bit about business, right? And something that I'm doing and something that I recommend all businesses, something that all businesses do, right? So when you're in business, you kind of follow, depending on what business you're in, you kind of follow the blueprint of other businesses, other successful businesses that are like yours, right? Let me give you for example of what I'm talking about. So say, for example, you are an Apple, right? Apple, we all know the story about Apple. Two guys started off in their garage building computers, right? Now, initially, people didn't like Apple computers, and they're like, oh, it's never gonna work. It's, it's a BS computer built in people's garages or whatever. Well, maybe they didn't know, but whatever the case was. So, these guys started building these computers, and few people would buy them. So, the question is, did people buy the computers because they supported the people buying them, building the computers out of their garage, and they just wanted to help them out? Or did they buy the computer because they liked the computer, right? So just hear me out here. So within the, when these two guys figured out, hey, we got something good going on here, every business wants to make money, right? And in order to make money, you have to hire employees, and you have to scale that business, right? In what way do you scale your business? You scale your business by training your employees to do what it is that you do. So in their case, they trained employees to start building, computers, and start, and got other resources and other people involved so they can make their computers better. Design, I would imagine they got like design people on board. They got people who knew how to scout out the best microchips for their computers, and graphics people, all sorts of people you get involved, right? So then they wanted to scale their business. Then when you scale your business, because now you're getting more clients. So the only way to scale your business is to teach somebody how to do what you're doing, or get somebody to do what you are doing, right? So that you can serve your wide customer base, so you're not telling people no. All right? So I say that to say, right, this business is mine right here, and I'm trying to scale the business. So how do I scale the business, right? In order for me to scale my business online, and this is what you guys should do, right? Because every successful business does it, and it took me a while to realize that I can't do everything by myself. It's not sustainable. It doesn't make sense, and it's impossible to grow like that, because one person just does not have enough time to do everything by themselves. It just doesn't make sense. That's just not how things work. Big companies, or companies that are even growing, they use teams, right? They get on teams, and people work together, and the person who started off doing it is not the one that's doing it anymore after the company gets built. Okay, so without compromising quality, obviously. So I got a question recently that says, hey, I forgot what it said in the comments, but I didn't respond because I don't know. But it said, hey, you're selling these designs. Do you make all these designs? And the majority, so I'm gonna answer all of you guys. Yes, I do make the majority of the files that are on my site. I did make the majority of the files that are on my site. But I then realized, hey, this business is starting to take off. I want to put more files on my website so that I can scale this business. How do I do that? In order to put more files on my website so I can scale that specific part of my business, I have to get other people involved, right? Because I have to do things like myself make these videos, right? And you guys are contacting me via email to digitize your files. So I have to digitize those files as well as make videos, right? But when you start getting more and more people contacting you to digitize their files, how can you keep that business, right? How can you keep that business and scale it so that you don't have to tell customers no, right? You have to hire somebody. Train them to do what you're doing, or hire somebody that already knows how to do what you're doing, so that way you can serve more people. So, I think the person, when the comment was left, the person kind of like came at me. For those of you guys who know a little slang and know what I'm saying, they were attempting to come at me. But what people do is sometimes they try to be malicious and like, I don't know if it's intentional, but I kind of take things to heart sometimes, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little soft, okay? I'm a little soft, so sometimes I kind of like take things the wrong way, but I don't think I was taking this the wrong way, because the person said, hey, you have these files on, I forgot exactly how the comment read, but it said, at the end it said, this is why I subscribe to your channel, right? Like, as if to say, it read as if to say, like, you can't let other people make it. You have to make everything, because that's why I subscribe to your channel. And I need you guys to know, and I want people to know, I'm here to provide a service, right? But first and foremost, I'm here to teach you guys, first and foremost. And, I didn't start off initially my channel doing this. It just happened, right? So I'm here to teach you guys while I learn, because this stuff is all new to me. So while I'm learning, it's my job, I feel like, to teach you guys and to tell you guys what's going on and be fully transparent. So, of course, like, I got over the 200 and something files. I've made about half of them, right? Some of the sneaker files, yes, I made. Some of them, I freelanced out, right? But, listen, let me put it like this. Okay, so if you know how to do, I think the person was trying to say like, you're taking credit for these designs when somebody else made them. Like, no, I'm not taking credit. I don't say on the videos, hey, here's this design I made. I say, here, this file is available on allanway.com to sell, right? So what's the difference between me selling that file to you guys and you guys using it for whatever you use it for and selling it to other people? You know, I mean, what's the difference, if you guys know what I'm saying? Like, what's the difference? There's no difference, but people try to make you feel bad so that, and you can't allow yourself to stay inside people's boxes that they want to put you in just to please those people. You know, you have to do what's best for you and what's best for your business. And if you want to scale, you have to do certain things. It's impossible to scale to serve people without getting other people involved, especially when you start growing and when you start getting, you know, the numbers that we're starting to get here, you know, and I'm so grateful for what's happening, that I'm trying to give back to you guys because I appreciate you guys, you know, and I could not do that if I didn't attempt to scale my business. You know, some people only see things one way. They don't see the big picture, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. I'll let some more of this stitch out, guys, and I'll be right back after it's done, and we can talk some more. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Thank you. Guys, this part of the design is finished, so I'm just going to raise my foot here. Let me grab my scissors real fast and get the scissors out. Raise my foot, swipe once to release the thread from the bottom fabric right here. Take the top part out. Now that I've released the tension wheels, which is raising that foot, that's the equivalent of doing that. And then we're going to put it on our next color right here, which is the gray. All right, so we're just going to go here, and we're going to put that in here, around here, down here, like that, around, down, and then we are going to put this in here like so. Boom, boom, down, and thread it like that. And we are good to go cooking on the gas. All right, clip that extra and push the button. Just like that, guys, that easy. If you haven't purchased your SE600, okay, I don't know what you're waiting for, but you better hurry up. The price is going up. And I don't know, I can't predict it, but the price is going up and it doesn't look like it's going down. I don't know whether brother is like, or maybe it's not brother. Let me stop this real fast and clean this little jump stitch right here. I don't know if it's brother or if it's the resellers, but the price of this machine has been going up over the years, and I can't help but to think that me making these videos has something to do with that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, I think it's me. I don't know. We'll see. You know, so you see it doing this part of the design, coming along real good. You know, this SE600 is a beast, like I always say. So purchase yours today. Let this part of the design stitch out, and I'll be right back.
A-Dubb Productions.
Once again, this next part of the video is done. Swipe, well, this next color I should say, and go ahead and wrap this up and get our handy dandy spool savers. Product link in the description below if you want to get some spool savers. Save the spool so the thread doesn't go all over the place. Let's grab our next color, which is the blue, and let's put this in here in the machine like so. Everybody always says, God, dude, you do this so good. Yeah. You're gonna do it too good like this too as soon as you do this a few times. Everything is in repetition. That's how you learn, right? So you're gonna thread this machine exactly like I thread it in time. All right, young grasshopper. But yeah, man, this design is coming along good. Available on allanway.com. Did I create this one? No, I did not. But guess what? I can, and that's the point. If you guys, some of you guys don't digitize, right? But if you guys knew anything about digitizing, you'd know that a lot of these files that look complicated, they're not. They're really, really simple to create. Well, I won't say they're simple to create to the point where like you guys can just jump in and do them. But if you guys know how to create the shapes and stuff like that when digitizing, these are not that hard to do. All right. So what I'm gonna do, even though I say it time and time again that I'm not gonna do that, digitizing videos are boring. But what I'm gonna do, right, is I'm gonna make a few digitizing videos. I'm gonna grab a few things and I'm gonna digitize them and make videos out of them. But I'll tell you what, if those digitizing videos don't do any good numbers, if the first like 2 don't do any good numbers, that's it. I'm not doing it anymore. Because what I planned to do originally was I planned to just have the digitizing videos, which I might still do, because some people really are interested and really will watch it. But this is a skill that's worth paying for, right? Because it's it can make you a lot of money, right? Knowing how to digitize. So with that being said, like I was saying, I planned on having the digitizing videos available to people that join the channel as members, right? Let me stop the thing real fast. So I'm gonna make this clip. I want to clip this part right here, this little jump stitch right here. Well, it's not a little jump stitch, it's a big jump stitch, so I'm gonna clip that, right? So yeah, I planned on making the digitizing videos only available to people that really want to do it, and people that really want to do it will are willing to pay for a subscription, because this is information that took me years to learn. Not for nothing, it took me years to learn how to do this, and you can only give away but so much stuff, you know. And I do this full time now, YouTubing, and I'm trying to maximize my business, right? I'm trying to maximize my business while still offering you guys good, valuable content, and you guys can learn stuff from me, from the mistakes that I've made and from the things that I've done, right? That's why I'm talking to you guys about scaling businesses. That's why I'm talking to you guys about health. That's why I talk to you guys about investing and stuff like that. That's why I give you guys advice on the machines that I've got, and how you can make money using those machines, guys. So yeah, give me a thumbs up if you understand where I'm coming from. If you're a business owner, I'm quite sure you'll definitely understand where I'm coming from. If you're not, then you probably won't. But in general, I think everybody knows what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Because that's just how business works. But anyway, and I don't know everything about business, but I can only, you know, go from where I am right now and keep on learning, right? And the only way to learn is to not be afraid of making mistakes. All right, so again, I'm gonna let more of this stitch out, and we'll be right back.
A-Dubb Productions.
All right, you guys see the SE600 start to finish out this part of the design. The sun is going down, so we are losing light fast. But the good news is this is the last part of the design, guys. You know you're losing light when everything starts turning blue, right? Where's my scissors? I just had them in my hand. Oh, here they are. Swipe up, release that thread, boom, and we get our last part, our last color, which is black. And guys, the reason why it took me so long is because I went to the gym, and then after I left the gym, took a shower, got dressed and everything, left the house, traffic was just ridiculous to get to where I wanted to get to. And then when I got there, it was too crowded. Then I went somewhere else that was too crowded, and I was fighting traffic all around to get all around the city. And finally, when I arrived here, it's the end of the day. I always say that there are not enough hours in a day to do what you want to do, but hey, no excuses, man. You got to get stuff done, right? So we got to get stuff done. Let nothing hold you back when you're trying to get stuff done, all right? Because at the end of the day, let me push the button so it can start. At the end of the day, at the end of the lifetime, at the end of the year, at the end of the week, if you don't get what you want done, you can blame nobody but yourself. If you're not getting closer to your goals, there's nobody you can blame but yourself, right? Because you choose what you want to do with the hours in the day, right? And sometimes when things aren't the ideal situation, you either chalk it up and not do anything, or you try to make the best out of a not so ideal situation. Sometimes when you do things like that, it turns out differently from what you originally intended, and things just work out. like this right now, this is just working out for me, it seems like, you know? It's just working out. Like I thought it was gonna be nice and brighter, you know, when I did this video, but we're actually losing light right now. The sun is going down. Well, the sun is set already, but we still got enough light here on this beautiful planet Earth to get finished this video, guys. We have about, this black part, the last part right here is a 12-minute stitch out. So it's just SE600 just knocking it out for us, guys. Look at this, hammering it away. And if you guys see the machine jump a little bit, that's because this machine does not have something on this side right here to hold the hoop down. It only has something right here, right on this side right here. So on this side, when the needle goes through layers of thread, it pulls and it creates a flap, and there's nothing holding this part down for it not to flap. So that's what's happening right there, guys, in case anybody's wondering. All right, but you see this design right here, see the accuracy, available now, allanaway.com. Go pick it up right now, man. You know what I mean? It's available for you guys to make money with it, right? To use, to do whatever you want, to decorate your garments or whatever. You know what I mean? And not for nothing, but who else is doing that? Who else is providing that for you guys? The reason why I started doing this is because when I grabbed my SE600, I used to look for cool files, right? And they were not available. So I started making cool files that I thought that I wanted, that I would want available to me. But the only thing I could find is flowers, right? And you know, balloons. I'm like, yo, man, what about the cool stuff? What about the stuff for a younger crowd? What about the stuff that I want to see? So I'm like, you know what? When there's a gap, when you're in business and you see a gap, you try to fill that gap, right? And that's what makes a successful business. Somebody who, and ideas that kind of like help people fill a void. You know, there's a need for something, so you fill that need. And the reason why I'm not afraid to share my ideas with you guys, and a lot of people I remember one client was like, when I started making shirts, why are you teaching everybody how to make shirts? That's what she said to me. She knows who she is if she hears this, if she watches the video. Why are you showing everybody how to make shirts? That's how you make, that's what you do. I'm like, trust me, like this idea, this mind right here that I have 1,000 other ideas. I'm haunted. I can't sleep at night sometimes because I come up with so many different ideas. So to share an idea is nothing, guys. It's our job here on Earth to help each other. And if I'm not sharing information with you guys, I'm not doing my part, you know, because I can't do everything. I get ideas all the time. And the honest to God truth is, most people that watch these videos, oh, that's a great idea, I'm gonna do it. Well, guess what? Action speaks louder than words. And most people, it never gets past, their ideas never gets past the thought. But yet and still, people are still afraid to share their ideas. An idea is nothing. It takes you no time to have a thought, right? It takes you no time at all to have a thought. So why should you get mad at somebody else? Somebody, look, I think she just hit the bottom of her car or something. It takes you nothing to have a thought, but you know what does take time, take effort, take energy? Bringing that thought to fruition, you know, actually creating something that's tangible. That takes effort, that takes time, that takes mistakes, that takes trying, that takes people laughing at you, that takes all types of stuff that some people just don't want to deal with. They don't want to fail. They want, people want stuff to just happen and just work out without all the errors, without the mistakes. They want stuff that they want to start their business and they want to make money now. They don't want to waste money on supplies. They don't want to waste money on digitizing files and seeing how it looks and, you know, sizing things and wasting t-shirts. You know, they don't want to do all that. So guess what? I'm making videos so that I can kind of help you guys skip all of those, right? Skip all those mistakes that you would make, you know, but yet and still, Some people say, hey, I'm gonna do this, I wanna do this. And some people even buy the stuff to do it. But they'll never do it, right? It takes a certain special type of person to go ahead and follow through and make their ideas come to light, right? So just listen to what I'm saying and let me know if I'm lying. Let me know if I'm lying. If you tell somebody an idea that you have, right? And you've had that idea for a while, why would you get mad at somebody else if they put the work in and brought your idea to life? Because you didn't put that work in. Some people are gonna say, well, I was gonna do it. Let's be real, no you weren't. Don't lie to yourself. You're not lying to me. No you weren't, because if you were gonna do it, when you get a good idea, you jump on it, right? If you were gonna do it, you would have did it. And most of the times, when I get an idea, like I said, I know I'm not gonna do everything. Some of the ideas, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do it, but I know deep down inside that, I'm doing what I wanna do, so why not give the idea to somebody else or a group of people that might follow through with it, right? I could be helping somebody out. That person if it wasn't for my idea, that person could be in a bad situation and rob, stealing, killing, drug dealing. Who knows? I don't know, but it's our job to help each other, man. All right? That's all I'm going to say on that. But guys, let me let the rest of the stitch out. We're almost to the end right here. As a matter of fact, we're almost to the end, so I'm going to let the rest of the stitch out. And I'll be right back, guys. Like I said, AllanAWade.com, ALLAN, buy yourself some channel merch. Help support the channel. Pick up this file today. All right. Let me know what you think about it. Looks good to me. Losing even more light, but it's okay. We're going to get this done. Let me turn up the ISO a little bit when we come back after this message. All right, guys, approaching the end, the last part of the stitch of this design, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We've lost light, so I can't do my end of the video spiel where I show you guys my face and we talk because it's just too dark out here, and due to the darkness and my complexion, yeah, it's just not gonna work out so well. If you guys know what I mean, you guys know what I'm saying. But let me put this back under here so you guys can see it. All right. So this is what we're dealing with right here. Available now, AllanAWade.com. You can clip this right here if you'd like. All right. There's one little trim right here that you can make. You don't have to, but you can. I'm going to. And then there's another one right here that you can make if you'd like also. I'm going to, just to show you, just for demonstration purposes. And that's basically all the cleanup needed. Right, put your fray check around the entire design and let your fray check dry, and then you got a nice patch that you can put on anything that you want, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hearing me out. Leave your comments down below, open for discussion. Like, I don't know everything, guys. I don't know everything. Maybe I'm doing things wrong. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I wasn't born a business owner. If you guys check back in the videos a few years ago, I got disqualified from my job where I was making over $100,000 a year, and I had to start from nothing. I had to freaking sell my truck. I had to downsize, cut the cable off, turn off my cell phone and go to Metro, PCS, and all that stuff. And I documented everything. I went to, I got a Dodge Charger. Started driving Uber because I had to make ends meet, and I worked my way up from there, and look where I am now, guys. So always remember, man, no matter what situation you're in, if you work at it, man, if you work at it and don't give up on yourself, stuff will get better. It's just the way things work. If you put in the work, things work out, all right? So don't be discouraged no matter what situation you're in, and don't let anybody, I don't care who they are, don't let them talk you out of achieving your greatness. All right, it's your boy, Allan Wade. I'll talk to you later. AllanAWade.com. Buy yourself some channel merch. Also, for the giveaways, don't forget, buy yourself a black bear hat, red or white, to get immunity so you can be in every drawing for the rest of the year until you win. Then your name gets taken out, but buy yourself a black bear hat. I'm trying to tell you. Talk to you guys later. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. While I listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby. It's right here, it's right here, it's right here.